Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to Fran Brown Pilates. So I'm going to be going over beginner to advanced push-ups or press-ups today. Obviously doing it the Pilates way, but if you find it difficult putting weight through your arms that way, I'm going to give you some different options. So don't worry. Okay, so as usual, make sure you've got enough room, get your mats out, aerated space and water, grips if you need it, exercise bands, ball, and of course the activation band if you're using it. If you want to add in some light weights for a little bit more, working a little bit harder, by all means add that in. Okay, so as usual, posture, very, very important. Lengthen through the top of the spine. As you're doing it, lengthen the lumbar spine there. Bend the knees slightly, knees in line with second or third toe. Remember, lift the rib cage, that helps you open up the chest, arms slightly behind you. Lumbar spine lengthen, pelvic floor, buttock muscles breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Connect your core without the back overarching and without your shoulders and shoulder blades coming forwards. So keep those shoulder blades engaged, and that helps you be able to retract your chin so it's nice and relaxed, and it's on your neck or your body if you like, rather than pushed forwards there, so it's very, very heavy. Okay, and then I'm going to give you an option as well with the push-ups, and we're going to do some triceps dips to use the chair if you want to. So if you want to use the chair, grab a chair, or you can use a bit of furniture, very handy. Okay, so here we go, feet hip distance apart, neutral spine position, up onto the toes, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, draw the abdominals in, hinge the hips back, but draw the abdominals in so the back isn't arching. Check your knee alignment, relax the arms, head, neck and shoulders, and feel that stretch in the back of the legs. Okay, just want you to hold it there. Try and keep the abdominals in. I went over this last week. Trying to keep your core muscles engaged all the time if you're a little bit more advanced. But just relaxing the arms, head, neck and shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out, draw the abdominals in. So tummy button pulled through to the spine. So you're engaging those muscles. Slowly roll up, keep the feet, knees, hips and shoulders in line. Good, and again, open up the shoulders, neutral spine, chin retracted, up onto the toes, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, hinge the hips back, tuck the chin in, rolling forwards, one vertebra at a time. Want to feel the stretch in the back of the legs, calves, back of the thighs, buttock muscles, and your lower back as well. And just relaxing the upper body. Good, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Draw the abdominals in, tuck the chin in, feel the stretch in the spine, the back of the neck. Good, and all the way back up. Fantastic. So back to your start position. Remember, lift the rib cage, open up the chest, chin retracted, arms slightly behind you, knees slightly soft, and just relax the arms and roll the shoulder joints forwards, up, back, and down. Add the breathing in, breathing out. Remember, engage the core, abdominals through to your back, buttock muscles, and then just one on its own. Breathing in and out, opening up there. And the other one. Nice and slowly. Good. Back to both together, breathing in, breathing out. All right, hands on the shoulders, so leading with your elbows. Breathing in, opening up the chest, breathing in, breathing out. Now we're going to go the other way, so you're taking the arms down, back, up and over. Again, getting those shoulder joints moving. And then we're going to do it in the opposite direction. So one's going back, one's going forwards. And don't forget still to open up that chest. And the other way, opening up. Great. Okay. Relax the arms, raise the hands, elbows level with the ears, breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in, stretch all the way back, keeping your posture in place here. Pelvic floor, buttock muscles, breathing in, breathing out, reaching up. And I want you to hold it there, keep the abdominals in, breathe out, just stretch up a little bit more. Stretch coming from your shoulder blades, so elbows back level with the ears. If you can't get the arms back there, You might be a little bit rounded here. Bend the elbows a little bit more so you can get that positioning, and then stretch up from there. So the stretch is coming from the upper back, the shoulder blades, rather than hunching the shoulders. Fantastic. Stretching, stretching, and then all the way back. Arms behind you. Shrug the shoulders and relax. Good. Breathing in, breathing out, lengthening, stretching, shoulders down away from the ears. Breathing in, breathing out. So we're just going to do one at a time. So shrug one shoulder up and lengthening. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and out. And the other one. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep the chest open. That's it. And then we're going to take that arm to the side. Remember, keep the hips still. Keep the chin retracted. Stretching, stretching. Good. And then just take the arms a little bit higher. And then we're going into our rib cage movement here. So we're trying to isolate the upper body. Try and get the rib cage moving on its own. Remember, it's attached to the shoulder blades as well. And the arms need to be slightly behind you, so you're moving the shoulder blades. If it's uncomfortable in the shoulders, by all means, bring the arms down a little bit more. Up to you. Stretching, stretching, reaching, reaching. Okay, and then diagonal. Again, rib cage movement. Try and get that upper body moving. Stretching, and the other way. Turn the head towards the arm that's coming forwards. Now rib cage moving side to side. All right, now the other side. Go again. Open up a little bit more and just stretch. Take the arms behind you, stretch from the spine. Reach, 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 reach. Good, and then the other side. Open up and reach. Good, and relax. All right, hold it there, so you should feel really opened up now there. Shoulder blades back and down, abdominals in. Breathe in, breathe out. Try and keep those core muscles engaged. And then breathing in and out as you take the chin forwards and back. Breathing in, breathing out. Chin up and down. Just the head and neck moving. Breathing in, breathing out. Shoulder blades back and down. Good. Sideways, jaw up to the ceiling. Breathing in, breathing out. Slowly. Good. Open up the shoulders a little bit more. Turn the head to the side. Breathing in, breathe out, abdominals in. Just the head and neck moving. Looking over the other side. Turn the head around a little bit further. Breathing in, breathing out. So slowly does it. Keeping the shoulders down. Shoulder blades engaged. Good. Back to the centre. Ear to shoulder. And then add your arm in. Hold the opposite ear if you can. Lift the head up a little bit. Breathing in. Breathing out. Stretch it over. And this shoulder, I want you to lengthen it away from you. You can also take it behind you, sort of over your back there, or there, just to get a little bit more of a stretch. Good, and the other side, relax the ear to the shoulder. Keep this shoulder lengthened away. Add the arm in, hand over the ear if you can, breathing in, breathing out. Good, hands behind the head, tuck the chin in. Breathing in, breathing out, head forwards, tuck the chin in, opening up the shoulder blades this time. Good, and back. Okay, we're going into our side lunges. So again, have your band ready in a minute if you want to. Legs as wide as you need to get that inner thigh stretch. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Close that rib cage, but keep the shoulder blades engaged. Breathing in. Breathing out, so watch that knee alignment. Try as you go to the side, try not to let the thigh and knee come forwards. You sink the hips back first. Okay, then you'll keep that nice alignment. So breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Close that rib cage, chin retracted, shoulder blades back and down. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice and slowly. Hold it one side, take the leg a little bit wider. If you want to, if you can, don't force it. Turn the feet out a little bit more and sink the hips back. Feel that stretch there in the inner thigh. Good. Bring the feet back in, back to the original position. Into your side lunge, take the legs wider. If you want to, turn the feet out, sink the hips back. Good. All right, bring the feet in a little bit from there. We're going to go into our hip flexor stretch. So again, you can take the legs nice and wide, or you can just have a very small gap there. All right, back nice and straight, squat down. Tip the pelvis under to activate your hip flexor. Back nice and straight. So this is where we use our band or weights if you want to. Elbows level with the ears. Now stretch up from the shoulder blades, no hunching, reaching up there, breathing in, breathing out. Close the ribcage, draw the abdominals in, tip the pelvis under to activate the hip flexor. Now stretch up a little bit more, add more resistance with the band, and take the arms over to the side. Good, and back, breathing in, breathing out, up and over, abdominals in. Good, again, up and down. This time, if you want to work your shoulder blade, your back muscles a little bit more, bring the arm that's nearest the floor, up and down a little bit, breathing in, breathing out, taking the arm behind you, other side, over here, breathing in, breathing out. More resistance if you want to. Back to the center, lift the chest a little bit more here, up and back, draw the abdominals in, tip the pelvis under, stretch the band apart for more core engagement. Good, swap sides. Other side, back nice and straight, 3 points of connection here. Breathing in, breathing out, tip the pelvis under, hip flexor, elbows level with the ears, no hunching forward, stretch up from the shoulder blades, breathing in, breathing out, up and over, and then add in a little bit more with the arms there for your back muscles if you want to, breathing in, breathing out, up and over the other way. Bring the arm down, breathing in, breathing out. Good, back to the center, elbows level with the ears, stretching up. Add more resistance here with the band if you want to, lift the chest up and back slightly, draw the abdominals in at the same time, close that ribcage, tip the pelvis under, and you've got more of a stretch there. Brilliant. Okay, we'll put the band down just for a minute. We're going to go into our normal thigh stretch first. Hold your foot, ankle, trouser, leg, knees level, breathing in, breathing out, tip the pelvis under. Remember, 3 points of connection, so throw sideways on. Try not to let this happen. Breathing in, breathing out, tip the pelvis under, heel in towards the hip. So we're activating the large thigh muscle now. Take the hand off the wall if you can. Hold your ear, try and keep your balance. Hold your foot with both hands. Breathing in, breathing out, tip the pelvis forward a little bit more. This is good for your balance as well. Okay, change sides. Knees level, 3 points of connection in the spine. Should retract to remember, no straining the neck. Breathing in, breathing out. Hips forward. Okay, hold the foot with both hands. With balance. That's it. If you're a bit wobbly, hold your ear or keep holding the wall. Breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, heel in towards the hip. Keeping your 3 points of connection. Breathing in, breathing out, and repeat. Good, fantastic. Okay, so if you've got the chair, we're going to use the chair just for our squatting purposes today to make sure we've got that correct alignment. And it is a very, very good practice for how you should actually be getting down and up off the chair, sofa, anything like that. So if you're using a chair, the idea is your hips should be higher than your knees. So make sure you've got a cushion on there, or for a sofa or whatever like that. Okay, so the idea is to practice our 3 points of connection, not moving the knees and thighs forward, but we practice that with the chair. You can't cheat, really. Okay, so feet hip distance apart. You want to be a little way back from the chair. Breathing in, breathing out. So abdominals, remember, hinge the hips back first. Keep the shoulder blades engaged, chin retracted. Then add the arms in a minute. And you're going to try and get down on the chair without the knees and thighs moving forward. So sink the hips back, draw the core muscles in. So you're working your back muscles here, your abdominals, back down onto the chair. Good, breathing in, breathe out, abdominals in, squeeze the buttock muscles as you come back up the same way. Again, try not to move the knees and thighs forward. That's where the action is. That's really how you should sit down on a chair and get up again without straining your back or your hips. Okay, let's add some arms in. So if you've got a light band, just hold the band here. You might want to wind it up a little bit. So breathing in, breathing out, abdominals. So hips back first. Stretch the band apart. Feel the shoulder blades engaging. Good. Sink the hips back, keep the chin retracted. Back down onto the chair. Good. Breathing in, breathing out, coming up. That's it. And then going back down. There we go. Breathing in, breathing out. So keep the band there now if you want to. Stretch the band apart. Keep the shoulder blades back and down. There. And back. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch the band apart. Good. And down. Squeeze the buttock muscles when you come back up. Push the heels into the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch the band apart so you're engaging the shoulder blades. You're working the arms a little bit more here as well. There, squeezing. Squeezing, breathing in. So speed it up a little bit if you want to. That's it. And then what we do, we don't actually sit down on the chair. So we go back down to here and we come up again. So start the arms here now. We're going there. Good, and back. Breathing in, breathing out. So same technique, but you're stopping and you're not actually sitting down on the chair. And there. Good, and back. Keep the chin retracted, shoulder blades back and down, and engage the shoulder blades a little bit more. That's it there, and back. That's it there. Okay, we're going to hold it in this position. Little pulsing action. Push the heels into the mat. Push them upwards as you push your legs downwards, squeezing the buttock muscles, and then we're going to just take the arms back a little bit like that, hands to the side, engaging the shoulder blades as we do it. That's it. There. Good. Feel the back muscles, legs, squeezing. Good. Speed it up a little bit if you want to. Just tiny movement. Good. Fantastic. And relax. Okay, we're going to come back to the chair in a minute. Again, it's all optional. Come back to the centre. And we're just going to go into our deep stretches. So arms out, right over left. Lock the elbows. Or just go into your deep shoulder stretch here. Push the elbows away. Breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in. Open the shoulder blades and then extend the forearms further forwards. Bring that stretch in the upper back. Good. All right, we'll swap sides. Breathing in, breathing out, other side. Push the elbows away. And then extend the forearms further forward, opening the shoulder blades. Good. All right, take the arms back, shoulders down, stretching. Interlace the fingers if you can, and taking the body side to side there, stretching the arms, stretching the shoulders. Good, and reaching forwards, turn the hands inside out, reaching up, so really lengthening through the spine, stretching. And then we're going into side bend, breathing in. Up, draw the abdominals in, keep the elbows level with the ears, up and over. Remember, if you can't keep the elbows level with the ears, bend the elbows a little bit, as I said before. Breathing in, breathing out. And push the hips out in the other direction, so you're getting a nice stretch through the side here. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in. Good. Up and over. Good. And we're going to add in a back of the arm stretch today because we're going to do some tricep dips a bit later. So hand down the back, other hand just above the elbow there. Slide the hand down, breathing in, breathing out, stretch it down. Good, and then the other side, same thing. Breathing in, breathing out, slide the hand down your back, hold the other hand here, stretch it back. Good. Fantastic. All right, take your shoes off if you want to and get ready to go down onto the mat. So we're going to go into our deeper stretches, then into our downward dog stretch. And I'm just going to give you a couple of different options here So if you find it at all uncomfortable going into plank and downward dog stretch on the mat, I've done it before, you can actually do it on the chair, so you're not leaning down so far, and it can be a little bit easier for some people. So I will go over that in a minute. Okay, feet hip distance apart, up onto the toes, breathing in, breathing out, core muscles, hinge the hips back, draw those abdominals in, rolling forwards, one vertebra at a time. This time hold on to the legs, hold the floor, bend the knees a little bit, breathing in, breathing out, straighten the legs, hinge the hips back, good, bend, breathing in, breathing out, straighten. So you should feel your body getting closer towards the floor, hands getting closer, low back, back of the thighs, buttock muscles stretching, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, hold it there, and then alternate. So bend one knee, straighten the other. So you've got the stretch in the straight leg there, a little bit deeper stretch. Great. Okay, turn the toes inwards. Bend the knees, breathing in, breathing out, straighten the legs. Bend and straighten. Good, and alternate. Always holding the stretches a little bit longer if you need to work on your flexibility. All right, turn the feet out the other way, bend and straighten. Straighten and then alternate. Bend one, straighten the other. Get the feet facing forwards and take the left leg out in front of you. Sink the hips back. Hold the end of the foot if you're able to and turn the foot inwards and outwards. Good. And then the other one. Stretch the toes back. Great. All right, walk your hands forward. So you're going into your downward dog stretch. So keep the abdominals in, use the grips if you need to, or just hands on the mat. And stretching back, shoulder blades back and down. Come up on the toes and stretch back down, alternating. So I'm just going to show you a slightly easier version. If you find it uncomfortable getting up and down off the floor too much, you can do this on a chair and you're not quite so low down. If you are using a chair, make sure it's stable. So we're going here. When we do come forwards, we're going to go into plank that way. So stretch back, shoulder blades back and down. Come up onto the toes, and you might find it's a little bit more comfortable on the wrists if that's an issue for you. So give that a go. Breathing in, breathing out, and then alternating. Stretch out as far as it's comfortable. Still getting that stretch in the spine. Breathing in, breathing out. Just giving you that option there. Okay, so we're going there, alternating. And then we're coming forwards into our plank position. This is where you hold your grips if you need to. So we're going downward dog stretch, abdominals in, coming forwards. Remember, the further you bring the head forwards, the more you work the core, but you must draw the abdominals in. So stretching back, breathing in. Breathing out, draw the abdominals in, coming forwards. Good, and back again, forwards and back. So keep doing that. And I'll just give you that easier option here. If you find it uncomfortable, some people do this with a chair and it's not quite so hard on the shoulders and the neck. So from this position, downward dog, abdominals in and coming forwards. It's not so hard on the wrists, not so hard on the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out. Still stretching out the spine, forwards and back. There. Okay, and then you're going to bring the knee up as you come forwards. So again, if you're doing it on the chair, this makes it a little bit more doable. Or if we're here, we're coming down into the downward dog, and you're bringing that knee forwards and back. So same thing, just a little bit more of a less challenging option. Again, speed it up a little bit if you want to, forwards and back, get that body moving. So it works the core much more if you get the body moving rather than stationary. I quite like this one where you're moving in and out of plank. And you can just hold it there a little bit if you want to. Abdominals in, draw those abdominals in, hold it there, good, and relax. Okay, so now we're going to go into our push-ups. So push-ups are a great exercise for working all the chest, back and shoulders. And if you vary the position of the arms, you are working different muscles of the chest and back. So we're going to show you, some different options. So hold on a minute if you're not comfortable doing the push-ups, and I'm going to show you a different version. Otherwise, we start off with the hands a little bit wider than shoulders. We're in our plank position. And then when you do it, I'll do it with the knees on the mat first. You want to make sure that the elbows come back slightly. It's a bit like a triangle. If you bring the elbows out to the side like this, can you feel you're straining your neck and your shoulders? The elbows need to come back slightly. So you're in that position. So if you can sit this way. So you're going like that. There's no strain on the neck and shoulders. Okay, so start off with the hands fairly wide. So you can either do it from this position, breathing in, breathing out, slowly coming up, making sure you're not coming back each time. That defeats the object. Okay, so you can have feet on the floor, box push-up position. A little bit harder here. Or you can do one or two in your full push-up position. Make sure you're not dropping the hips too low. So do that a couple of times. Take a little rest if you need to. I'm just going to show you a couple of easier versions for those who find it difficult maybe to get up and down off the floor or find it a problem in the wrist. So you can do this on the chair. It's a little bit easier there. Coming up, breathing in, breathing out. A little bit easier on the wrists and the shoulders. Okay, even easier than that is actually to do it on the wall. So if you do find any of those positions uncomfortable, I'm going to try it on the wall. If you're still doing the version on the mat, please take a rest, come in and out as you see fit. So again, start with the arms a little bit wider than shoulders. And here, maybe shoulder height a little bit lower. Dominoes in, shoulder blades back and down. And you're doing the same thing, but you don't bang the head on the wall. Breathing in, breathing out. So come down, breathe in, breathe out. Push the heel into the wall as you come back up. Breathing in, breathing out. Dominoes in, breathing in, breathing out. So it's easy to speed it up a little bit, but if you're on the wall, there and back, there and back. So same thing if you're doing it on the chair or you're doing it on the floor. And then we're going to bring the hands in a little bit closer. So we started off here just a little bit wider than shoulders. So bring it a little bit closer. And off we go again. Breathing in, breathing out. Push your hands into the wall if you're doing that one. Again, keep that angle here, that diamond shape. Keep the chin retracted, no straining the neck. There. The same thing if you're doing it on the chair. You've brought the hands in a little bit narrower now. And we're coming down and up. There. Oh. Or we're doing it here with the grips. So hands a little bit narrower. There. Up. Breathing in as you lower. Breathing out. Keep that chin retracted. So you can do it from your full push-up position. Make sure the hips don't drop. There and up. There and up. Okay, then finally, we're going to take the hands closer together like that, and that helps to work the back of the arms a little bit more. So bring the hands a bit closer like that, or if you're using the grips. Again, choose your level. So box push-up position, feet up behind, or full push-up position. Chin retracted, breathing in, breathing out. Now when you come back up, make sure you come straight back up, not back. Breathing in, breathing out. So you should feel this in the back of the arms. So choose your level. Try not to drop the hips. And then easier version on the chair. Hands together. Again, there and up. You might find you can get down a bit lower. That easier version. And again, beginner version on the wall. So hands pretty much touching there. And then we're bending and push the hand into the wall as you come back up. So the hands are touching like that, or like that. I find it quite comfortable like that. And then you're getting the back of the arms there. Breathing in, breathing out, there and back. And we're just going to do a little pulsing action. Good. And relax. Okay, so we're going to turn over the other way and we're going to do our tricep dips. So again, you can do this on the chair or piece of furniture. like this. Breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, so you're lowering, bend, and push up. Bend, breathing in, breathing out, push up. So that's one option. Or you can do it on the mat, with the hands on the mat, or we can use our grips, of course. That's it, coming up, breathing in, breathing out, lower, and straighten, down, straighten. If you want to work a bit harder, you can take the legs in a straight position. It works a lot harder. To the back of the arms, same thing on the chair, so work at your own level. Okay, so continue there and extend. Straighten the legs for a bit more of a challenge, breathing in, breathing out. So this, probably tomorrow, the backs of your arms are going to ache if you do this. Okay, and relax. So just go into that back of the arm stretch again. Hand down your back, elbows back, breathing in, breathing out. And the other one. So I hope that makes it a little bit easier for you. If you do find your push-ups quite challenging, you can do it on a chair. I'm just going to put that away now. Or you can do it on a piece of furniture. There we go. Okay, so finishing that off. And we're just going to stretch back. Stretch those arms, heels back down towards the mat. Stretch, relax the arms, head, neck and shoulders. Relax your back down towards your heels. Arms down by your side. Breathing in, breathing out, and stretch. Relax. Good. All right, come back up. So we'll go into a cat stretch, rounding the shoulder blades, draw those abdominals in, breathing in, breathing out. Abdominals lift the chest, lengthen through the spine here, shoulder blades back and down, rounding and retracting, rounding and retracting. Good. Okay, roll over. And we're going into our rolling down. As always, working at your own level with the ball, with the bands, with your light weights. Start off with your feet hip distance apart as always. Breathing in, breathing out. So close that ribcage, draw the abdominals in, open the shoulder blades, rolling down as far as it's comfortable. Breathe in, breathe out. Abdominals, buttock muscles come back up. So if you're using a ball, you might want to give it a bit of a squeeze. Add that in. If you're using the band, okay, wind it up a little bit. So you're stretching it apart. You're going to work the core muscles more with that one. Or we can wrap the band around the feet. So it adds a little bit more resistance in the upper body. But this can also support your body so you can go a little bit further down on the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Obviously, if you're using this band like this, you're not going to take the arms back behind you. If you're doing it like this, stretch here, breathing in, breathing out. And you can take it all the way back. Big stretch up, breathing in, breathing out. Stretch the band apart, work more core muscles, squeeze the buttock muscles. That's it, stretching. And coming up. Don't worry if you can't get all the way down, only go down as far as it's comfortable for you. You can always put a ball there just to really work on that flexibility of the lower back. Great. Okay, so from here we're going to go side to side, breathing in, breathing out, stretch the band apart, take the arms to the side. So really draw those abdominals in. We're going to the right, draw the abdominals in there, squeeze that bicep muscle as well on the right side and back. So we're staying on that side, breathing in, breathing out. And we're just rolling down a little way, working on that diagonal. If you're not finding it challenging enough, wind the band up a little bit more. Or maybe take one leg off the mat, like that, breathing in, breathing out, squeezing that muscle, adding a bit more with your band here for your core muscles. Good, and then we're going to go the other way. Just move over a little bit. Breathing in, breathing out to the left. Good, squeeze the left bicep muscle, draw those abdominals in on the left, Add a bit more resistance with the band if you want to. And again, adding more intensity by taking one leg off the mat. At the moment I've got the left leg off and I'm going to the left. Squeeze that bicep muscle, draw the abdominals in. Good, and back. And then we're just going to hold it here. Just roll down a little bit, squeeze the bicep muscle, abdominals in, stretch the band apart, and we're just going to pulse up and down. Draw those abdominals in, squeeze the bicep muscles. Good. All right, and relax. Hug your knees, nice deep breath in and out. Good. Okay, roll back down. So I'm going to go into our leg slide. Swimming if you like, opposite arm and opposite leg. Again, neutral spine position. Pelvic bone and ribcage squeezing together. Make sure you've got your neutral spine position. Press the shoulder blades into the mat. Chin retracted, nice and level. Breathing in, breathing out. So close that ribcage. Remember, when you take the arm back, your shoulder blade presses into the mat. Then you take the arm back. Try not to lift the shoulder back like that. Lengthen. And when you get to the floor, stretch and lengthen. Draw the abdominals in. You're also stretching out the spine here. Breathing in, breathing out. Lengthening, stretching. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Back. Both arms back at the same time. Breathing in, breathing out. And then we're going to open one arm out to the side, opposite leg forwards. And when you do that, really stretch that arm out. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch, stretch. And both arms out. And when you get here, really lengthen and stretch from the spine. Keep the chin tucked in. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, we're going to do we start off in this position and we bring the elbows forward. So it works the muscles of the chest. Breathing in, breathing out. So we're going to do that action as we stretch one leg out. So we're here, breathing in, breathing out, extending. Good, so try and lead with the elbows. Okay, so we're here and we're leading with the elbows. So working chest, front of the shoulders here. Breathing in, breathing out there. Good, and back. Breathing in, neck nice and long. Breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Try and lead with the elbows, abdominals in, feeling those muscles working there. Okay, so we're going to do those same different arm actions, if you like, with your tabletop position. Okay, so we'll start here. One arm back, whichever level you're comfortable with. Same thing, press the shoulder blade into the mat, lengthening. Okay, both arms back. Breathing in, breathing out, both arms out to the side, opening. So choose your level with your tabletop. Good, and then we'll do this one. Elbows come in, that's it. Breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in. So working a little bit harder here. That's it. Lead with the elbows. Good, and then if you want to extend the leg fully, breathing in, breathing out. So start off, both arms back. Breathing in, breathing out, one leg forward completely. Work at your own level. Draw those abdominals in. Arms out to the side, opening, stretching. Breathing in, breathing out, and then finally this one. Breathing in, breathing out. There, back, there, and back. Okay, so keep the feet in your tabletop position. Breathing in, breathing out. Abdominals in, and from here we're going to extend one leg, not out here now, just sort of halfway in between this position here. Breathing in, breathing out, draw the abdominals in. That's it. If it's too much in your low back, take the legs a little bit higher to that position. Breathing in, breathing out. You'll see why we're doing this one in a minute. It builds up to something. And then this is one, you don't have to take the head off the mat to really work those abdominals. So just saying that, you can take the head off the mat, of course, as we do normally. So your choice. Breathing in, breathing out. So as you curl up, you're taking one leg forward. So we're not parallel with the floor. You'll see why in a minute. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw those abdominals in. Breathing in, breathing out. Lead with the chest. Good. That's it. If it's too much on the neck, leave the hands on the floor behind you. Good. You can still do this version and it works really, really well. Curl up if you want to. Okay, so the challenge here is to take both legs up at the same time, sort of slightly away from you. Never take both legs out parallel with the floor. It's too much on your low back, in my opinion. So breathe in, breathing out. So you can take both legs away. If you feel your back arching, take the legs a little bit higher. Just concentrate on drawing those abdominals in. And then you can add in an abdominal curl if you want to. Breathing in, breathing out. There and back. There and back. And then you can do it the other way. So you start off here, and when you extend the legs, you take it back. You bring it in and back, abdominals in. If you find it too much, just go back to doing one leg at a time. There and back. There, back. So speed it up a little bit if you want to. There and back. And then we're going to hold it here. Take one or both hands away, up to you. And little pulsing action. Either feet on the mat, feet in tabletop, legs in the air, drawing the abdominals in. Or we can do our split leg position, lead with the chest. And if you're doing that one, swapping. Good, all right, and relax. Knees into your chest, hands under the thighs, circle the hips round. One way and the other way. Good, and we're going into a spine stretch, arms out to the side, breathing in, breathing out, rolling the hips one way, head goes the other way. Good, and back, breathing in, breathing out. Good. Feet on the mat, hands down by your side. And just relax the head, neck and shoulders. Up and down. And then we're just going to finish off with our shoulder bridge. So if you've got the bands, this activation band, you might want to bring it down a bit lower. Breathing in, breathing out. So squeeze the bicep muscles, draw the abdominals in, curl the hips up till you feel stretch here in the front of the thighs, take the arms back, and then slowly rolling that spine back down. So first of all, this is a lovely stretch for your spine. It helps with that mobility in your lower back. But then we can also use it for strengthening and toning the legs. So we bring the feet back a little bit further into you, come up onto the balls of the feet, same exercise, and then you can add in a lot more going on with your legs there. So choose your level, breathing in, breathing out, curling up, add the arms in, slowly rolling back down. Good, this time we're going to curl up and hold it. Okay, so you can either have it be in this position, up on the balls of the feet, or just feet on the mat. So you're dropping the hips and then squeezing. There, and squeeze. Okay, so as we drop the hips down, we're going to take the knees apart. And as we come up, we're going to squeeze the knees together. So this is great if you've got the activation bands. Remember, you can be on your toes if you want to. If you don't have an activation band, you may want to just push, take the ball in between the legs there and squeeze. Or you might want to do both, up to you. Okay, so working those thighs down and squeeze, down and squeeze, down and squeeze. Okay, and then we're just going to do a very tiny action, little pulsing, squeezing the knees together, squeezing the bicep muscles, push the hips up, and you should be feeling this bicep muscles, back of the thighs, calves as well. Good, and then all the way back down. Nice and slowly. Good. All right, bring the knees into the chest, take the hands in between the legs, grab your ankles, draw the feet in towards you. Turn the knees out to the side. And relax. Okay, so we're going to go into our low back stretch. Take the band off, the activation band if you're using it. And I'm just going to put the music on for our relaxation and stretches. Okay, so first of all, into your low back stretch. Okay, so both arms up above the head, both legs out along the floor. Big stretch. Point the toes, flex the feet, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Grab the back of the thigh, press your lower back into the mat. Curl up if you want to, and really feel that stretch in your low back. Just breathing normally. Good, stretching again. Big stretch, arms, legs in the opposite direction. Bring the leg in. Good, one more each side, big stretch. Draw the leg in. Great. Okay, so we're going to go into our final stretches now. So you want your activation band or your stretchy band. And we're going to start off with our left leg. Wrap the band around the left foot, right leg out along the mat. Point the toes, flex the feet, and then work on that flexibility of the back in the back of the leg. Also your calf here. We're also working the ankle, the Achilles tendon. Point the toes. Flex back, breathing in as you point, breathing out, keeping neutral spine position. Alright, stretch the toes back a little bit more, take the leg back a little bit further. If you want to, work at your own level and turn the foot inwards and outwards. Alright, take the band in one hand, take the left leg over to your right. Keep the foot flexed so you're working a deeper stretch there, and then move that leg forwards and backwards. Good. Bring the leg back, swap hands. We're going to take the left leg now out to the left. This time try not to let this hip come off the mat. Keep the foot flexed, turn the leg out a little bit so you're getting that inner thigh stretch. Move that leg forwards and backwards, foot flexed. Abdominals in, of course. Great. Alright, change legs. Wrap the band around the end of your right foot. Point the toes, flex the feet. Breathing in as you point, breathing out as you flex. So using the band to stretch the leg back a little bit more, stretch the foot back a little bit more, straighten the leg a little bit more. Your choice here how much resistance you put with the band. Keep the foot flexed, turn the leg inwards and outwards. Good. Alright, hold the band in one hand, take the right leg over to the left, foot flexed. Again, move that leg forwards and backwards. Good. All right, bring the leg back, swap hands. Take the right leg out to the right, turn the leg outwards slightly, so you really do get that inner thigh stretch. Keep the foot flexed and move that leg forwards and backwards. All right, bring the leg back, finish off with your hip stretch. So left foot on the bent right knee, level pelvis, turn the hip out to the side. And the other one, right foot on the bent left knee, level pelvis, neutral spine position, turn the leg out to the side until you feel a stretch in the hip. Okay, good, relax. So we're going into our relaxation position. So you can stay on your back like this, you can roll over into your child's pose position. Up to you, get comfortable. Legs bent, legs straight, up to you. Knees apart, again up to you. Arms by the side, across your chest, across your waist. And just first of all, just relax all the muscles, particularly the neck. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Good, relax the arms, you can tense the arms and then relax. Relax your back. And relax your legs, so you've got no tension anywhere in the body. You can straighten the legs if you want to, whatever feels comfortable. And then we're going to focus on our Pilates breathing. So remember, we're taking a deep breath in through the nose. A long, slow breath out through the mouth. We're adding in the rise and fall of the rib cage. So deep breath in through the nose, rib cage expanding. Holding it for a few seconds. Long, slow breath out through the mouth, close that rib cage. Again, holding it for a few seconds. And repeat that sequence. Breathing in through the nose. Rib cage expanding, holding it for a few seconds. Long, slow breath out through the mouth, rib cage closing, holding it for a few seconds. So keep repeating that sequence in your own time, making sure you're completely relaxed. No tension anywhere in the body. Focus on that breathing, the rise and fall of the rib cage, and then holding those breaths a little bit longer. So you'll find then your breathing slows down. In fact, your pulse rate should slow down as well, and you'll go into more of a state of relaxation. We're slowly going to come back up. So roll back over. If you're on your back, come back up into our all fours position. Breathing in, breathing out. Tucking the chin in, open the shoulder blades, draw the abdominals in. Feeling that stretch in the upper back. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift the chest, lengthen through the spine. Draw the abdominals in. Good, rounding and retracting, lengthening. Alright, slowly come back up. So hips up into your downward dog stretch first. Stretch the arms back. Stretch your shoulders back, shoulder blades back and down. Hips up in the air, feel that stretch in the spine. And then up onto the toes and stretch the heels back down. So stretching the calves, back of the thighs as well. Breathing in, breathing out, and then alternate. Try and get that heel a little bit further towards the floor. Stretching out the spine, good. Walk the hands back up towards the feet, bend the knees a little bit. Breathing in, breathing out, slowly come back up. Good. Alright, back to the top, nice and relaxed now. Open up the chest, arms behind you, breathing in, breathing out. Good. Slowly come back up, arms behind you, so you're reaching up from the shoulder blades. Cross the hands behind the head, breathing in, breathing out. Head forward, chin to the chest. And slowly come back up. Great, so I hope you enjoyed that today. So just to recap what we did our squatting techniques, going over that a little bit more slowly and clearly using the chair. And also we did push-ups, again with different levels, using the wall, using the floor, using the chair, but varying the arm position, so we're working different parts of the chest and back. And of course we did our triceps as well. Great, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.